Despite a new statewide camping ban law and an Austin voter-approved camping ban ordinance, homeless encampments keep popping up across the city. It puts into question, are the city and state doing enough to address the homeless issue? Here to talk about this is Jamarr Brown, co-executive director of the Texas Democratic Party, James Dickey, CEO of Dickey Communications. James, how much of the homeless issue is the fault of the city of Austin leadership?
Well, 100% of it is. Those of us who've been around for a while will remember in 2019 when Mayor Adler made the unbelievable statement that he was going to Seattle and San Francisco and going to ask them for pointers to deal with the homeless plan. And that's really the problem. The reason why right now we've got this coming back and back is because the city has proven over and over again that they are happy to facilitate dangerous scenarios and unhelpful scenarios for the homeless that also cause dangerous scenarios for the citizens. And until they consistently prove that that is no longer the case, they'll continue to get tested.
Okay, Jamarr Brown, before the pandemic, TxDOT was cleaning up camps under overpasses. Has the state been ignoring the homeless issue here in Austin now?
Well, I think that they've been ignoring homelessness all across the state. When you look at what Texas Republicans have done at the state level, passing a camping ban is not eliminating homelessness. It's actually making people's lives more in danger. It's actually creating more homelessness. And also the thing that you have to look at workers' conditions. Look at how property rates have gone up. Look at how rent has gone up all across the state. And so I think that those are things that lead to why we are still seeing homelessness issues and also talking about how we can create affordable and reasonable housing for people. That's how we resolve the issue, not continuing to pass camping bans. That doesn't solve anything.
James, the current state legislature passed a homeless camping ban.
Yes.
Have they provided Austin the tools to deal with this issue? You just said this is 100% the city of Austin's fault, Austin leadership, yet some of these underpasses, that's under the jurisdiction of the state to clean those up, and they haven't been doing it. Does the state bear some responsibility?
Yeah, what we saw was before the statewide camping ban was passed, TxDOT had no choice but to be the only one cleaning up because the city wasn't doing anything to prevent the behavior. The city needs to prevent the behavior, which they still aren't really doing. They were dragged kicking and screaming even after their own voters overwhelmingly said we needed the ban. They phased it in over several months. When they lifted it, it was a heartbeat. So they need to do it right. And it is the state law now makes it their responsibility, and the city will be penalized with loss of tax money if they don't do their job. Hopefully, with Mayor Adler leaving and the city council turning over, hopefully we finally will have new leadership that will take seriously the need to defend Austinites.
Jamarr, what other support could be provided to help the city of Austin and the homeless in Austin?
Well, I think that what we have to start looking at is why rent is going up. We have to look at why property rates are going up. I think those are real things that we have to make sure that we continue to do, is to provide relief to people who are in need, to also continue creating jobs, to also make sure that people are making livable wages, to ensure that they're in a space where they can afford to live in Austin or wherever they choose to live in the state. And so those are some things that need to be a state and a city partnership. It's not just on the city, it's also the state. And we are seeing that Republicans at the state level choose to benefit the rich in all of their policies.
Okay, well, it's a continuing issue. And, you know, we're not going to solve it right now. But Jamarr, James, we're out of time. So thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.